I am inside the St. Andrew's Cathedral, or the Cathedral of I gotta fix my mask. Oh, let me show you this before I pass because it's so very fast. That is the famous incense. How can I call it? Burner. They hang from the top, and they swing to spray incense and to give the smell of the incense to the church. Remember, back in the Middle Ages, people did not take a shower, so it smelled really bad. So they burned this incense to take the stench out of the building. This is a beautiful building, a very ancient building, and it's the home of the Knights of Santiago de Compostela. And I am inside the church of Santiago de Compostela, the cathedral. If you see, it's built like a cross. All these ancient buildings are built like a cross. And it's stone, it's granite. And the floor is too. Gilda beauty. Like I said before, this is the home of the knights, and the leader of the organization, the ancient organizations. They started in the year 1170. Is the king of Spain. They swing that the hanging thing, burner, I guess you can call it, and they swing it all the way across to the top of that ceiling, that nave. This is called a nave. This is one of my childhood dreams come here. So this is another one that I accomplished. And I cannot bring my cameras here. It's basically impossible to run around with good cameras. They are too bulky, too big, and this is the best we can do. Unless you have a this is the rope where they grab onto to swing the burner. That is all the way to the top there. And this is the rope where the burner is hanging. This is where they preach reeds, and the other side, the pulpit. Check out that beauty. That is a stone. And if you look at it, it looks like it's bended, but it's not. It's just your eye. It's so large, and it looks like it's bended. Look at the ceiling. Look at the bóveda. This is all the instrument for the service, the oil, the wine. I used to do this type of work at church when I was a child. It's called a monaguillo, and I used to know every Sunday was to know about the mass service. Of course, I have forgotten through years. Now, notice they still have the Visigothic style of hanging lights. So the Visigothic, how can I say, culture remain in symbols, sublime symbols, very sublime symbols. That is how the Visigoths light up and have ornaments hanging from the ceiling like that in a round shape with golds and jewelry and all that. This is a priest on a confession. It's a confession, so the priests are there waiting to receive confession. This is capillas. This is an empty capilla. We're talking about this is cast iron. This is very, very ancient. This is a acetre. This is a capilla. Hola, ¿qué tal? It's a priest receiving communion. This is another acetre. This is an important person that was buried here. Some kind of king, or it's a bishop. It's a bishop that is buried here. The Bishop of Rome. Very beautiful. This is another bishop buried. Now today we have people utilizing the symbols from this place to appropriate for themselves, and we must stop that. We must stop the appropriation of identity of others, and to turn it around, make that appropriation of symbols for themselves. Silencio. Oh, he was praying on me. I deviated. He wanted to say something. I deviated. Now he's telling everyone to hush. But this is my house, and in my house, I do as I wish. By God. Visigothic symbols. So the symbols are being appropriated and utilized for twisted ideas, like the daga of Santiago is being utilized by YouTube channels, by people in their clothes, running around attacking the capital of the United States of America, saying that they are white, and those symbols are theirs. The cross of St. Andrew, what today we call the Dixie flag or the Confederate flag, Those symbols, they do not belong to the white supremacists. Those white supremacists is just human biology being confused. They are not white nor supreme. And the symbols do not belong to any crazy idea of being white or supreme. They belong here, in this cathedral for humanity. It was created to unite humanity. So make sure that you understand that. Make sure that you know where those symbols come from. And you tell them, hey, those are not your symbols. Those are the symbols of the people who give you the right to exist. Saludos.